That Jade and Alexa song, though, I just got to keep it real with you. That song is a hit outside of the drama.
Did she go into bed with you and your wife? Is that why you're defending her?
I would never. The only man she's ever slept with was Blueface.
That was the guy that she had sex with, your wife? I saw I saw a headline where you let her have sex with a black man and his dick was
Blueface.
bigger.
That was Jason Love.
Oh, I don't know who that person is. Who is that?
He's a large male porn star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you not feel like territorial over your wife?
No, I did. I think that's why it was so compelling to so many people.
Why'd you do it?
I mean, hijinks, virality, money.
I get money,
zaniness.
but viral, really? Did you ever? You don't have any emotional damage in your mind buried from seeing it?
Well, maybe the ayahuasca retreat that you're proposing will bring it out of me, but no, I feel pretty all right.
You do? So you have an openness that I just don't have. I would be so heartbroken if I saw my wife who gave. I've seen birth, so I'm sure you were in the room when she gave birth.
But you spent years dating a married man.
Yeah, but marriage for them looks a lot different than marriages that normal people have.
Well, I guess
it's contracted. They're chosen. There's a whole thing.
The counter to that is that
but I'm not.
sex
But also,
looks a lot different in the porn world.
Say that. No, I know that.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't judge it. I think it's fine. I'm not looking at you any type of way. I'm just saying I would feel so like that's my wife. Get away from her. Like protective of her.
I did feel a little bit of that, but I feel like...
How much money did you make off of it where it's like, oh, that feeling doesn't matter. I made this much.
Untold riches.
Wait, tell me.
No.
Yes, I want to know. I want to know how much money it would take because I'm just
She would kill me if I told you.
I'm just exploring OnlyFans, so I want to understand how much money for what. What are the prices we're putting on shit?
I have this guy that I want you to work with.
In what way?
His name is Dread.
I don't like huge, gigantic dicks. They're just a yeast infection waiting or UTI waiting to happen. I don't want it.
Wait till you see this thing.
And I like sucking my man's dick every day, maybe twice a day. I love giving head to a man that I love. And I don't want to suck a big dick every day. That's horrible.
That is the problem. When I watch videos of girls going down on this guy, they're nibbling on the top 2 inches of it.
I don't even want dick like that. Kanyes Dick is like that. I don't want dick like that.
What?
Allegedly.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm not.
Kanye?
No, I did not.
You're saying Kanye's got that big of a dick and we haven't heard about it till now?
Yeah, he does.
Really?
That's facts. Yes, factually.
I figured that would have been in like rhyme #1 that he wrote in his life, and then every other rap after that.
No, he doesn't talk about it because he doesn't need to. He lives big dick energy. Have you not paid attention? He walks big dick energy. I saw somebody post a photo of him, and it was like maybe it got a wrong little poke in a certain area, and they're like, "Look at how small it is," and I was just sitting there like, "Y'all are so misinformed. That thing dangles past the knee soft."
What the f?
Yeah, it's huge.
I can't believe I made it to 40 without knowing about this.
Yeah, it's huge.
Kanye.
I didn't have sex with them, but it's huge.
Put it on the table.
He can.
We want to see it.
He could put it all over your entire body and you'd go missing.
Pause. You better not put it all over my entire body.
How much money would you take for that, though? I'm wondering.
For him to
You got to start teaching.
All over my entire Kanye?
Adam, can you slowly move me into the OnlyFans world in a way that I could feel comfortable with just light thing? I'm not doing anything.
I definitely, I have some advice for you. I want to
understand it better.
Right.
I'm doing well. I make good money.
That's why I definitely need you to sit down with my wife because she knows everything about it from a technical side.
Oh, good. I would love to know then.
Yeah.
Because I'm still very new and I'm still learning, but I'm only doing what I'm comfortable with, but I'm very interested to understand it.
That's the problem. We got to go outside that comfort zone.
I know.
You need Dread.
But I don't want to do...
We'll dress him up like Kanye.
No, I'm telling you, I wouldn't want a dick that big. I would never in my life. I like a boyfriend dick all day, every day. Nice and a little bit thickety thick because I have a very tight so it feels good if you've got a thick one there and it'll feel great for you. And I like just enough length to make me feel like I'm being choked in a loving way. You know, like I don't need anything dramatic.
Okay. No dramatic.
No dramatic. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm 40 and I refuse it. I've got my own money, my own shit. I'm not in debt and I'm fucking living my best life aside from that shit right now. And I don't want to have to deal with any aggressive dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need a very nice man with a well-packaged boyfriend / husband to fly my way. Do you know any?
No. I only know dread. I only know
really
men in the
pushing
porn
this man
industry
on me.
and then rappers.
Oh God, no, none of
most
you.
part.
No, I don't want any of that.
Yeah. Maybe Blueface. Well, if he's
No,
locked up.
no, I don't want to be part of the drama. I don't want to be part of the circus. No, thank you. But
I think it would be great.
It's fun. I've seen pieces of it. I'm glad they're making their money. Good for them. But as somebody that literally has so many background tracks on most of the music I've made that it competes with Brandy's Aphrodisiac. I mean, we would make the engineers and computer systems do the little circling. They call it the circle of death pinwheel, because we'd be blowing the computers down because we'd stack so many backs to have that many vibrations in our music. I don't say it with any disrespect. I don't even know the girl. I'm sure she's lovely. She's much younger than me. I have nothing bad to say about a young girl I don't know. I hope she's candling her money and doing her thing. And I hope she's really happy and she's doing things that she'll be proud of when she's my age.
Right.
Either way, I can't respect that music because I don't. It's no hate on her. I'm not trying to get involved in the circus. I need my music to just be a little bit more difficult to make for me to enjoy. And I know what it took to make that song. And they were in and out after smoking a few of these.
Shut up, King Palm. Yes, they were. Yeah, no, I mean, especially when you listen to a masterpiece like Scatman, it's kind of like,
I don't know if that's a masterpiece. You're still not taking me all the way to masterpiece, but is Scatman paying you? Are you fucking Scatman on the low on your for paid viral money with your wife?
No, I don't even know the Scatman.
Who is the Scatman? Let's see what he looks like. Maybe we could get him to
I believe that
feature.
scat, like that style of vocal
Scat
performance.
is also a sexual thing.
Yeah, it's poop.
Is it?
Yeah.
I used to have a member of our band that would low-key go to sex parties when we were on tour in different cities, and the whole kink that he was into, or there's sites where you could get your kinks fulfilled. I don't even know what they're called because I'm not doing that. Don't come to my OnlyFans for that. I don't roll around in shit. But they'd put a full-blown like tarp down from Home Depot down in like a Pure Space or like a rented building area, and then they'd all shit, and then they'd all fucking it. And he finally, he told me he was going to sex parties for the first couple cities of tour, but then he started to explain it to me. Maybe he thought I'd be into it, but he told me that, and I was like, there really are levels to sex. I just don't know that I don't think I could. I'm too old to get into that level. If that is something that, like when I heard about what you and your wife do, and that also that you guys are in this functioning, loving relationship, it was shocking to me because in my head I'm like, I can't make it all align and make sense, because I would be, if I saw a man's dick that's been inside me and a man that's my soulmate, that if I saw Don's dick inside of somebody, I would be physically sick, and you could pay me $5 million. I don't want it.
Right.
But
you're a prude.
No, the
other day,
I'm probably a prude.
I fucked my wife with another guy the other day. For OnlyFans.
I think you guys are just able to separate sex and money and the business part of it with your relationship. That's a very advanced state to be in. I am not in that state. I also don't have a husband, so I'm not even capable of understanding that state. I do have friends that are in open marriages, and I think they're happier than my friends that are in marriages that aren't open.
And listen, I'm Mr. Live and Let Live, do whatever you want to do, but I personally am going to draw the line at the slip and slide diarrhea orgy. I was going to say, is there humane.
anything you won't let your wife, because I know in my friends that are in open marriages, they can't get the number and stay in contact with the person, or they have to, the partner has to choose the person for them, or there's rules still.
We're basically like monogamous besides on camera.
But do you guys have rules for the on camera?
Some vague rules, yeah.
Do you let her just tongue kiss a man?
Kissing is one of the rules, yeah.
Exactly. So you love your wife.
I am human.
Yeah. Okay, I get you now.
Okay.
I get it. That part makes sense, because to me, kissing is more vulnerable than fucking.
Right.
It's your mouth, it's your tongue, you have to love to suck on some lips for a long time and rub tongues with someone. That's all kinds of fucking bacteria lives on a tongue.
Yeah, that's overwhelming there. I don't know about that.
You got a tongue scrape. That's what you need to know about that.
You do that? I just brush it. I never scrape it.
Get a scraper. They're so much better. You should tongue scrape at least 14 times every morning, according to Ayurvedic medicine.
Every morning, 14 times?
Because at night, your stomach is, especially because we don't have beds that are tilted. Even Elon Musk confirmed this one time in a tweet, I think. But you should have your bed lifted to a certain degree to where your stomach can't gurgle back up when you're laying flat or on your side. It can then go back up your esophagus, and that's what gives people morning breath.
Really?
It leaves a coat on you could go to bed and have brushed your teeth and still wake up with morning breath. That's because as your stomach's processing while you're sleeping, it's coming back up and it lives on your tongue. That's why when you scrape it, you're eliminating it. When you brush, you might catch a few, but you're not getting all of it.
I'm glad we started this podcast talking about coffee and crackers, and then we end talking about scraping your tongue in the morning.
But by the way,
and halitosis.
Get a copper tongue scraper. I'm sure they have them on like Amazon. It'll change your life. They feel so good. It's kind of fun for me to do. I love it. Yeah.
I've become a much more serious flosser over the past couple years.
You got to. I hated flossing when I was young. No, I don't know how people teach their kids to love it. It's hard.
I floss my teeth after almost every meal now.
Really?
Yeah, because I just can't stand having little chunks of shit. It's not shit because of what we were just talking about, but food stuck between my teeth, especially if there's nuts.
How much? I have a question. How much was the amount of money? Because I know you made some statement like, once I make this amount of money, I'm out. What was it?
I don't know.
What is the amount of money where you'd be like, I'm not showing up today, guys. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what I said before, but definitely like I can think of like outlandish
Yeah,
numbers.
go outlandish with it.
No, because you hang out with like actual rich people. I don't want to be over here like, yeah, I'll just leave everything if I had 100 million, and you're going to be like, 100 million?
Babe,
he's broke.
No. I don't judge people like that. And the men I love, I don't love them. We keep jumping around, which is great because I love talking to you. But when Praz taught me about threshold, it's not about money. He had taught me it's about what can you withstand. Once you understand your threshold, let's end it on this actually.
Okay.
Threshold is a very important thing that very few people ever consider before they die. And had they ever considered it prior, they would have had a much better life. And here's what threshold is. Understanding what you can handle. Praz said to me, well, this will happen, that will happen. We're going to need to get your house set up with cameras that are this, that, and the other. We're going to need, do you know how to check your car for a bomb? You need to learn how to X, Y. And I was like, you need to stop all of that just having me stress the fuck out, like, please. And he's like, that's your threshold. Now, when you get right with yourself, you need to identify that that's your threshold and don't act outside of it. Because when you act outside of it, your life is going to get to a place that you can't handle. So if you want a happy life that you can handle, understand what your threshold is and don't act outside of it, and you'll have a pretty good life.
Right.